Howdy, partner. Next time you get chicken at McDonald's, you won't have to choose between the creamy flavors of ranch and the tangy kick of buffalo any longer. This time, enjoy all the flavors you love all at once. Try new creamy and tangy buffalo ranch sauce at participating McDonald's for a limited time.
The Business Owners Podcast is brought to you by Business, Business, Business and Enever Group with your hosts, Linda Reed-Enever and Clive Enever. In each episode, we talk to other business owners about their experiences, challenges, and successes. We'll also share tips and advice on how to grow your business and achieve your goals. If you're a business owner or you're thinking about starting a business, then the Business Owners Podcast is for you.
Let's tackle something that comes up in business marketing all the time, and that is audience. Now, I have many people working with me looking for a large audience when they first come to me. And it's one of those myths that I have to bust because a large audience does not equal conversion. We want the right audience. So we want to be making sure that we are sharing our message to where our audience hangs out, to the right people, and not tapping into the trends that are out there in the world of social media now going viral and having to cut through a series of noise. So how do you find the right audience? Well, first of all, if you've already got existing customers and an existing database, we start talking to them. Where are they hanging out? What social media channels are they using? And then we might look at the hashtags and the relevant content and information that they maybe are engaging with. How did they find us? Because we want more of them. So creating content and finding the right audience by following where they're following allows us to be able to tap into people more like them because we're on those platforms and channels where they want to be. The next component of where we have is we can actually start to look at our competitors. So what are they sharing out there, especially if we don't already have the client base and audience following? Who is going to be our competitor in the market? What type of content are they sharing? What platforms are they showing up on most regularly? And are they getting engagement on those platforms? Because that's going to give us a bit of an idea about whether we're going to have an engaged audience there that we can connect with as well. Looking at our competitors does not mean focusing on them. Looking at our competitors does also not mean copying, but it means getting an idea for your database and making sure that you turn up and you share the message in your way inside that space. Then we also want to make sure that we are using the right hashtags and we're optimizing the content that we've already got. And there are tools like vidIQ, Metricool that allows you to be able to analyze whether you're delivering that content to the right audience at the right time, but also making sure that we're putting in the right hashtags and the right keywords along the way. One of the mistakes I see business owners make when trying to find the right audience is they prejudge their audience. And that then stops them from being able to connect with the right people because they're not their audience. And no matter how far back they think they're going, quite often the audience that they're looking to attract is way back within their journey where they don't remember what it is the audience is seeking. Also, it's about creating content for your audience where your audience is at. So there's no point in creating content that's up here for them if they're down here. There's also no point in creating content that's all the way down here for them if they're up here. So we want to make sure that we're creating content that they are going to engage with, solves their problem and helps them get a win. And good educational content that helps someone get a win normally converts to a subscribe, a like, a follow, or the next stage of engagement along the way. The right audience, unfortunately, doesn't come from viral trends. It doesn't come from the next trending sound that's out there on TikTok or the next real trend that's going out there or the next dancing or the ice cube challenge. And while they are all fun, they create noise for us. And that noise then we have to cut down through. So that's why I like using things like quizzes as well to attract an audience into our email list. Because a quiz delivers segmented email data that is the right audience and we can go, okay, cool. Yeah, really, that's our prime target market. We're going to move that one over there. That's our sub-target market, but we've got an offering. We can give it over there. These guys are most probably nothing. They need a couple of support emails. They're not going to be an ongoing client from us because we're able to segment that data and personalize it and make sure that we're sending stuff that's relevant to them along the way. So quizzes are another great way of finding that right audience. And then another strategy that I love for finding the right audience is delivering webinars, turning up, conversing, seeing that audience down the lens and see if we can address the problems that they are having or fix the need that they have from showing interest. And webinars are an engaged form of marketing, which therefore means someone's given us our time. They've shown that they're interested. Now it's time to turn up and give them a win along the way. And we've created a great lead. The right audience has a number of stages in it for you. You'll have the people that are ready to buy from you now and they're going to take it and they're going to buy. You'll have the people that are maybe considering buying from you. We want to be talking about those people along the way. And then you will have the people who know that they need you, but they're not ready for you yet. So we want to get them into the list and keep them engaged so that when they are ready for you, they're able to buy it and continue to contribute with you from there. As much as there is trends out there, there's virility, there's all of those things going on. We don't need to tap into it. We also don't need a massive following to have the right audience. Quite often the right audience is sitting inside a smaller group of engaged people that continue to buy from you and you can continue to add to. So don't get overwhelmed by the numbers. Imagine if you got 20 views on a video, or you got 100 views on a video, or you got 100 people signing up to an opt-in, what you would pay to have that many people in a room listening and talking to you, or what it would take you to get your message across to that many people on the phone. That is about what the right audience on social media is, attracting those smaller groups that engage with your content and take action. And I can tell you that some of my best paying clients have come from some of my worst performing videos, but because the video was right and it spoke directly to them and it spoke to the right audience, they engaged and worked with me. So I challenge you to go out and find the right audience for your business. Make sure that you are working with them rather than trying to work with everyone, and you communicate that message along the way. And if you need some help inside this space, feel free to reach out to me. Book a discovery call and we can have a chat about finding who your audience is and where we can go and connect with them from there.
How many times have you wished you could be in two places at once? With Wix, you practically can. Wix's website builder is packed with powerful AI tools to make running your business online easier. Build a full site just by talking with AI. Get an AI agent to manage your sales and marketing. Or work like a 10-person team, even if it's just you. So you don't need superpowers to get everything done. You just need Wix. Try it now for free at Wix.com.
We interrupt this program to bring you an important Wayfair message. Wayfair's got style tips for every home. This is Styles McKenzie helping you make those rooms sing. Today's style tip: when it comes to making a statement, treat bold patterns like neutrals. Go wild, like an untamed animal print area rug under a rustic farmhouse table from Wayfair.com. Arr, fierce. This has been your Wayfair style tip to keep those interiors superior.
Wayfair, every style, every home.